Hello, this is my first YouTube video, and as you can tell, there is Sherlock Holmes in the background. I am so sorry, I'm trying to get my DVD player to work and Sherlock was in it, so that is how it works for now. This is a temporary thing. I'm just about to turn it off. There you go. Sorry, DVD player issues, as usual. You know how it is, don't you? Like, usual people have DVD players and stuff. This is what I mean, I to myself as weird. Oh no, quite constant. People at school may think I'm weird, but I'm not, honestly. I'm probably like high intellect. So the topic of my first video is going to be about the recent Paris attack. Now, I know it's a touchy subject in a minute. Feelings. And I fully understand, because they're your relatives, you know, friends, family, whatever. It's very, very tragic, but anonymous. Okay, that's what I want to talk about in coalition, whatever you want to call it, with this. Anonymous. They have issued a cyber threat to ISIS. I think you can already see where the problem is. If ISIS are smart, they would have seen the threat, seen it as an attack, as it was meant to be. But they still didn't do that. If I'm honest, there's pretty much nothing that they can do, except for basically sit back and watch it happen, because a cyber attack isn't really all that, if I'm honest. Sure, you can disable a couple of things, reroute, but if you leak, they can track you. If they have a good enough squad person on their team, then they can track you down. I can't believe I'm actually giving terrorists ideas. God, I hope none of them are watching this. And I have a couple of flaws with your anonymous Guy Fawkes. Yes, quite symbolic, but really, is that all you can think of? Guy Fawkes and a hoodie? And I guess I can see why hacking into the major broadbands. Fox, I watched one of your Fox ones in 2014 when you issued Fox about the lies on the news. I saw that one. That one was spectacular, and asking the British people to rise up, amazing. But then I saw the France one, and that wasn't really as good, if I'm honest, because it wasn't about uniting the people against this threat. It was, stop doing what you're doing, or we will either leak your files, which won't really do much because there's not enough proof to go alongside that, or we do what you did to our people during your attack, except on the internet, or whatever it is they use. Now, I can guarantee it does take a bit of effort to get into any secure network, especially a terrorist thing, so like to keep that thing secure and secret and private. But if I'm honest, you don't really do this. When you issue a threat, you do it directly to them, not so the whole world can see. I found your video on YouTube. What's to say they haven't? And if I'm honest, if they have, you are really screwed, because they probably have gotten rid of all their technology. They've probably got a way to find you. And if I'm honest, it's basically a bit of a bye-bye case. But if you do play this right, if you did do what you should have done, which was play this right and smart, then you could have gotten away with it. You could have done it directly to them in your mask and hoodie. Basically, just directly to them, like you did in the Fox one, issuing the threat. You have so hours to do this, or we leak everything about you. You could have done that. That would have been more effective. See, this is why I like the internet. You can rant on and on. And if I'm honest, unless it's copyright, you can't really do anything about it. Now, yes, it sounds windy. At the minute, it is currently so breezy, I can feel it through my closed window. That's not great at the minute, coinciding with the Sherlock Holmes issue. Also, uniting the people, that was brilliant. Best thing ever. All the protests, that was brilliant. That's what we need. That's what we need to see more of. Uniting the people. You could take a leaf out of Unity's book. Fight for the people. Not just issue a threat to one of the biggest, well, not biggest as such, but most well-known current threat at the minute, terrorist group. Okay, you could have united the people. You could have united the people who thought, you know what, they're taking this a bit too far. We need to do something about it. You could have united those. You could have united the whole country against them. True, you might have done that with France already, but still, it doesn't matter. You've issued a threat to Fox News. You've issued a threat to the British government. You've even issued a threat, I'm including this one because it was good, to ISIS. If you can't just issue a single threat by hacking into their communications, or whatever it is they use, and then basically have it all over their network thing, then if I'm honest, you're not really that good at what you do. I mean, you are good at what you do, obviously, because you hacked into basically one of the world's biggest news networks twice. But that's not the point. The point is that you need, if I'm honest, to get your act together. You are basically an outspoken, I don't want to say anarchy as such, but what you say and what people go on after it cause anarchy. And if I'm honest, I'm not gonna say it was you or anything, but I suspect that you guys had something to do with the London riots. I'm not saying it was you. I'm actually thinking now that it was a serious Black Friday issue. The only time I heard about the London riots was when I came home from school, primary school, in whenever it was. But I was a primary school kid. I came home, got my homework out, I looked up at the news, and saw a burning building. And I suspected people inside. That's not what a primary school kid should see, if I'm honest. They should be doing homework and then going outside and playing, but I wasn't that kind of kid. I was an indoorsy kind of kid, and if I'm honest, every now and then I would glance up to see how much worse it had got. I looked up once and saw a riot squad guy beating basically the hell out of someone, just for the sheer fact of throwing a Molotov that didn't actually hit anything or do any damage to anything. It was just that. But if I'm honest, anything that's severe or big, like ISIS or you, or anything like this, then leads close and big to anarchy. Black Friday leads to anarchy. What you said on Fox, Sky, whatever, leads to anarchy. What ISIS is currently doing leads to anarchy. And I think before I end this video, I am going to say a moment of condolences to the people of France who lost their lives and the people that were related or knew them. Because I know I'm not a big YouTuber, but it's a start. And if you've been willing to listen to me for the past 10 minutes I've been recording, then you can see where I can be going. Okay, on a happier note, I will be posting video gaming things at some point. Let me know in the comments if you like idea for a series, Smithrim. If you don't, leave a comment to suggest something, and I will also be doing another one like this. Up next, EA. Oh no, I don't know why I'm about to delve my toe basically into this, let alone my whole body and my mind. Just a quick thing about EA. Mirror's Edge and Mirror's Edge 2, brilliant, but they also made Battlefield 3. I just want you to bear that in mind as I go. Thank you guys for listening. There is no visuals for this video for the sheer fact of it's meant to be a serious thing, okay? There won't be any visuals for these because they're meant to be podcasts, so you can listen to them as you're doing something, say a hobby or working, something like that. Something you can have in the background as you're doing something. So I'd like to thank you guys for listening. See you next time. Bye bye.